All right, we're here Native Honor Hours, and we're here with a special guest. We're here at the UNO Native Film Festival, and our special guest and visitor is Chaske Spencer, star of Winter in the Blood, our feature film here at the festival. And also with me is Georgiana Lee from Vision Maker Media, who's going to... Cindy I don't know, did she get arrested at the break?
Yeah,
did someone contact her parole officer and they finally tracked her down? That's too bad. Maybe we'll pass a hat, see if we can get bail for her. But we'll see. Maybe we'll keep in her for a weekend. But we're happy to have with us, Chaske. You're here with Winter in the Blood.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So where are you out of?
I'm out in New York City. I flew into from New York.
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, yeah, Brooklyn. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, tell us a little bit about Winter in the Blood and its making. I know you're not only the star, but co-producer?
Yeah, yes I am. Mm-hmm. Well, it's based on a James Welsh novel, and he's a Native American writer, and the book is pretty, it's taught in literary class in
Actually,
colleges.
I read, this is how old that book is. I had to read it in high school.
Yeah, it's an old book. It's been around a while.
That? He said, it's an old book. Yeah, I know.
But yeah, Alex and Andrew Smith were able to buy the rights, and they've been on this project for quite a long time. I think like 15 years before they actually could make it into a film. And then it took a while to get the funds going. And yeah, it's written or adapted to screen by Alex, Andrew, and Ken White.
Okay, and it's now trying to make general distribution?
Yeah, they're trying to get distribution. They've been going to festivals. It's been getting into a lot of good festivals. We just came back from Austin last weekend. Then it was at Woodstock, and it was in Minneapolis as well.
I have to say, I was very impressed with your portrayal of Virgil in the movie. It's a far cry from your Twilight days.
Yeah, it definitely is.
There's a lot of emotional scenes in there, so it was quite. And I have to say, I've never seen Twilight, but my daughter has the poster.
Yeah.
It didn't look like you were stretched all that much.
I think he's a fan.
Yeah.
But also we have Georgiana Lee from Vision Maker Media helping us put this together, and was instrumental in getting this, pulling us all together. And you might want to tell us about all that went into getting this into play here.
Yeah, happy to help. I was just thinking about this earlier, actually. Just going back to when we had come together at the Standing Bear's Footsteps breakfast here in Omaha, Nebraska, where we celebrate Chief Standing Bear and all of his
Actually, it was a little bit longer than that, but that's when we first started talking about this.
That's when we first sat down and actually talked about seriously doing this festival. And it's cool to see that we're here now and that it's going on. And it's the film festival I coordinate is the Vision Maker Film Festival, and that's in Lincoln, Nebraska. So the opportunity to bring this to Omaha is one that I'm just really happy to be a part of, because this is where I used to go to school. And back when I was at Creighton University for getting my undergraduate degree,
the enemy. No.
But back when I was in college, here in Omaha, Nebraska, there really wasn't a whole lot of Native events going on as much as I would have liked. And there's quite a bit of Native people here. I think there's a need. And so I was really happy to hear that we were going to be able to bring this here and that UNO was going to partner with us and support it.
Well, we had a good experience in the last film we brought in, and so we thought maybe we can, and we were just happy that we were able to bring in Chaske to kind of headline our first event. And I think we'll be able to hopefully do this next year and bring in some other actors and some other movies. But back to Winter in the Blood. You also starred in there with one of our friends, Gary Farmer.
Yeah, Gary. Yeah.
How was that working with Gary?
He's really a fun guy. Extremely intelligent. He's been in the business for a long time, and he brings a lot of experience with that. I had a good time with him. He's Gary.
Yeah.
he's Gary Farmer.
Actually, we were talking about, because before you said, you can laugh, cry, but I was thinking, where do you laugh? But we're talking about the funeral scene.
Yeah, the funeral scene. Yeah,
he's Gary stomping on the. This shouldn't be that funny, but stomping on the casket. And she devoted her life to rocking.
Yeah, that's Gary. That's just who he is. He's a real, very powerful actor, and he has a lot of lot of body of work that comes with him, and just a great guy, all around good guy.
Hey, you have some other projects that you're working
Yeah.
on. You're here tonight with Shouting Secrets.
Yeah, Shouting Secrets.
Actually, that's an kind of a compelling story. I have to admit, I didn't think I'd get that much into it, but there's a lot of storylines.
Yeah, there is. I did that. I think the film we did it like a couple of years ago. It was before Winter in the Blood, and it's an ensemble cast with Koryanka Kelcher, Tyler Christopher, Gil Birmingham, Connor Fox, Tantu Cardinal, Rodney Grant.
I said to George, I said, "Is that Rodney Grant?"
Yeah, that's right.
He just had like a first 5 minutes in that.
Yeah.
He was really funny.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
You never think of him as you think of him as wind in his hair. You don't think of him as kind of the comedic actor, but he did a great job in that.
Yeah, he did. Everyone did really good work in it, and it's a movie I like it a lot. Mm-hmm.
So you have any other projects coming up?
Yeah, I have a movie called Desert Cathedral, which it's going to start making the film festival rounds this year, and we're going to get prepared for that. That's another movie that's I'm very proud of.
Maybe next year. Next fall, huh?
Stars me and...
he's not committed. You see that? He's like, I don't know.
No, I'll come back. I'd love to come back.
Oh, you see that? We have that on tape right there. He said he'd love to come back.
Yeah. You guys have been very nice to me, and I'd love to come back. But it's another movie that I think that audience will catch on to as well. It's a good
tell us a
drama.
little bit about the plot, or you sworn to secrecy?
Oh, no. It's I play a private investigator going after a man who has some type of breakdown, and he's going off to kill himself. And so the family hires me to go after him. So it's a heavy drama. I mean, all I've done is heavy dramas.
Any comedic roles in here anytime soon?
I would love to do a comedic role. Kind of feel bad. Last 2 nights I've been making people cry.
Well, what's so nice about those films, though, and I thought they were excellent choices for the film festival, because they're not just films they're not just Native stories.
Yeah.
They're films that anyone can relate to, Native or non-Native. And I think that's one of the reasons why it's so emotional for everyone in that theater, is because everyone can relate to all the characters and the storyline.
Well, the funny thing about Shouting Secrets is that it was written for I believe a Dutch family. It was based on the characters were supposed to be Dutch. And I think somewhere along the way the director switched it to a Native American family, just to
mix it up a bit.
And so they brought Stephen Paul Judd in, who's a writer, a Native American writer, and he went in and worked on the script as
That's
well.
right.
And he's another fascinating and very talented writer director. And that's what you get with Shouting Secrets.
Yeah, that was interesting, because Karina, the producer of Shouting Secrets, actually made a big effort to try to work with and collaborate with Native writers like Stephen Judd, who's he's a native from Oklahoma, and he's very successful, a wonderful writer. And so it's really nice to see that they were able to collaborate with him and try to make the story a little bit more Native in itself, and have that Native humor and so forth.
Actually, so compelling. Cindy didn't want to leave. She's like, I gotta finish and watch the end of this. So
It's a pretty compelling movie. It's I'm sure people are crying in there right now.
So who else is in your next movie with you?
Lee Turgensen. He was in. You've seen him all over the place. He's in Oz. I believe he plays Tobias Beecher. He's also in Red Widow, which is a TV series on ABC, and he's just one of those character actors that when you see his face, you know who he is. But he has also a long body of work, and he's a very, very talented actor.
Okay. Well, like I said, we just wanted to thank you for stopping by and get a interview with you, and hopefully we might be able to double our viewership.
Yeah. Maybe 1 or 2.
Maybe 1 or 2. So we'll post this on Facebook, and we'll keep in touch with you.
Yeah, please do.
Maybe we'll get us a corporate sponsor or 2.
Have
Got that,
Coca-Cola
Kenny?
cans.
Yeah, I know. Other than all those freebies we get. Well, thanks again. What's for
Thank
coming
you.
out
Thanks
for
for
our
having me. Thank
film
you.
festival, George, for helping us out here, and I think you got an audience in there that's waiting for you. Well, thanks. Thank you.
you.
We'll
Thanks, man.
see you.
Thank you.